The local option is up to a 4% tax for specific community infrastructure projects that goes away when the project is funded. It could be enacted by counties and towns across Montana, but only if residents vote to use it. The local option is tied to specific projects that are meaningful to your community, whether it's attracting tourists or keeping and attracting talented people. It's about making your town more competitive today and for future generations. Funds collected in your community stay in your community and are earmarked for voter-approved projects. Once the city has collected enough to fund the voters' chosen project, the tax ends. Currently, 38 states allow a local option. In Montana, only a handful of cities are allowed to take advantage of economic development through the local option. Utilizing Montana's resort tax, communities under 5,500 population have demonstrated the transformative power of this local option. For example, Whitefish, Montana used over $15 million in revenue to complete 31 street and park projects between 1996 and 2013. Red Lodge, Montana, another community with fewer than 5,500 residents, spent $9.4 million of tax revenues primarily on water, sewer, and streets between 2000 and 2013. Both communities are shining examples of the transformative power of allowing voters to tax and invest in themselves. Transforming your community with local option involves 2 steps. First, the state legislature must enact a law that would give cities the authority to consider a local option. Then, a city's voters can identify and vote on the community projects they want local option to fund. Once authorized by the legislature, no city is required to use the local option. Simply put, the people, not the politicians, decide what's best for their community. When a community votes to utilize the local option, it is taking control of its own destiny by dedicating resources to meaningful projects where they live. Your community may choose to invest in infrastructure, transit, neighborhood revitalization, libraries, and more. It's whatever the people decide. If a city votes to use the local option at 4%, the tax rate remains the lowest in the region, and it won't apply to things like groceries or medicine. More importantly, this means local governments don't need to depend on burdening property owners to pay for community projects. Additionally, Montana's 12.3 million tourists spending $3.5 billion will assist with our community improvements. The local option is a proven, short-term economic tool that can raise funds for capital projects important to each community. Imagine what your community could look like if you had the right to invest in projects that move your town forward.